So Michael, my interests lie in critical thinking and problem solving and higher ed, but I'm curious to know what your perspective is on it. And how do you think that educational tools are going to be able to help students in the future to start developing these skills?
Yeah, I'm very excited about critical thinking today, early 21st century, because for me, I've been doing a lot of work in data analytics. I think it should be part of an instructional designer's toolkit to be able to be good at analyzing data, especially from the courses that we build and the students who interact with them. We really should be able to gather data on the effectiveness of our courses and then analyze that data. But I've always been a big proponent of an earlier way of teaching, which was the Trivium, which is this very old way that we taught our children for millennia, the Greeks, the Romans in the Middle Ages. And the Trivium was grammar, logic, and rhetoric. And the way it worked would be to learn anything, you would start with the grammar of it. Not grammar just like verbs and nouns, but the grammar, the structure of what you want to learn. And then you would figure that out first. You would be taught that. Then you would look at the logic. How does it fit together? This is where the the logical fallacies come in, and you're able to logically, excuse me, lay out what you're learning and to understand the flow of it. And then the rhetoric would be your ability to convey this to someone else, to articulate what you've learned in a way that others can understand. So we had this system, grammar, logic, and rhetoric, for many, many years. And I like data analytics so much because the components of data analytics are pretty close to the Trivium in a sense of how do you do data analytics? How do you think like an analyst? Well, it starts with strategic thinking, then technical proficiency, and then communication skills. It's sort of the same thing. How do you solve a problem with data? Well, you first think of how you want to solve it, what you want to solve, right? Then you go into how do I do this? What's the most efficient way to solve this problem? That could be the logic part of it. And then good communication skills is sort of, to me, the modern day rhetorician, where you would get up there and instead of just speaking, you might have Tableau behind you or Power BI, and then you're going to tell this story. You're going to articulate the findings that you've come up with, sort of like a rhetorician, that rhetoric. So I'm really excited about getting better at data analytics because I think it's also going to improve my critical thinking skills by solving problems with data.